But this will trigger the Lexus RCF safety car.
Oh, that's big. That is a very big crash. Oh my God, that is so fast. That is a huge crash.
And here's Jack Perkins. Look at the bonnet damage on that car. Whoa. Oh, Jack. Oh.
He's done everything with moment,
isn't it? That's an ugly moment.
Last corner and tried to spear it off the road. You want to bring it in? I reckon that was the other way around. It was, I'm going to bring it in.
just about reversed it in.
Watch this. Watch the hands. Turn it in. This is, and then catching opposite lock. Catch again. He had two and a half massive bites. He's straight on the.
It's not slow motion.
Watch this. This is what I made reference to before. Check out Lowndes' car here.
Whoa!
That's what the painted white line will do for you.
The chopper shot made it not look quite so bad.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I knew what it was.
So, good job, Shane. Check this out. Big slide. Check that for car control. Great save. That is a really good bit of driving. May have hurt the rear tyre a fraction.
Through to the end of the race are both Todd and Rick. They're 5th and 6th. Carl Reindler with a bit of sprint car action at turn 5. He was lucky to get away with that one. That are laying around that are brought to compensate for any dramas. Oh, there's the reason for all the dirt that. I tell you what, he nearly saved. That's what I saw from James Court. Forced to go wide, and Frosty makes sure of it, and then whack! It just bopped to the right rear guard. Here comes Van Gisbergen down the inside. He's going to make this one work. Can he control the speed on the exit?
Oh, he's gone! High speed! Oh, that's amazing.
Well done. Great.
We saw Chris O'Toole before in conversation with Tim Edwards at Ford Performance Racing. Check out Jamie Whincup here. Just driving the wheels off this thing. Exit of the cutting. And then again on the run up to the top of the hill. Oh, a scary moment there for Dumbrell. You don't want to be on the wrong side of the McPhillamy exit ripple strip because it's turned cars in years gone by. Alan Moffat had a terrible moment back up there in the mid-80s.
You look for Jim Beam Racing. Remember back in 2003, Greg Murphy did the lap of the gods. Well, he almost found the gods here. This is an almighty moment up at Skyline somehow in this session. And the Zinger replay just showing how wide and loose he's got. Oh, my goodness. I mean, that's as close to the edge as you ever want to get.
And he's very strong. He's coming up to his teammate, Alex Davison. Have a look in the back of shot. Sideways, right out onto the curb and up and over the curb. And let me tell you, that is so close to going in the fence because you've got no control of the car. The car's just on the broadside.
It's probably, you know, could have hurt the geometry very slightly.
Oh,
big
big!
There. That was ugly for James Moffat. He was very lucky to recover that. You don't get away with that too often.
Normally you go in the fence on the right, so he did a very good job. Track condition, you've got to make it work, and this is this replay. Have a look at the slow-mo and the amount of opposite lock that James Moffat. Look at the amount of opposite lock. Look at the tyre against the guard. That is nothing away from going straight in the fence on the right-hand side. And then
moment, so it's driven beautifully off turn 7 and just punched straight past David into turn 8. Click down another one for Shane. He's now 7th. Oh, seriously, Shane.
Careful, careful.
Of all spots.
I saw this, or if they didn't, their eyes would have opened up pretty wide. Wild. It's wild. You know, and we've seen him do this before. We saw it at Sandown several years ago, and we've seen some great drives in the wet. Doesn't seem to bother him. He doesn't mind.
Basically locates the wheels in the car laterally in the body. And you can see Lowndes there absolutely out of control. It's got a flat tyre. Left-hand rear tyre's flat.
How did he get it?
How was that?
How did he manage to drive it into the pit lane there?
Car control there is just...
We watched Craig Lowndes with a very, very big sideways moment just out on the AstroTurf there. Very slippery over that curb as well. This
of 5 100s. Have a go here. The replay at the top of the mountain of Alex Davison. He gets up on the curb and it is literally thousandths of an inch. 1 degree cooler. Watch this replay. As Jamie turns it in to 5. Yeah, he's had to grab the brake. He's gone wide of the line. He's saying hello to the fans out there in the corporate suites. Look at this.
Look. Oh! That is massive. And if you make the grass, have a look how close it is to the grass. If you make the grass, you are in the fence.
As always, have a look at this replay down at 1.
Obviously, you guys can see a little bit too much understeer.
So a lot of steering lock on there. Look at super slow-mo. And then it transfers into an oversteer on exit. That's a...
Not sure what to do there.
Oh, what a big moment that was. Will Davison
Check it out. This is the replay of the arrival of one Mr. Lowndes, full sprint car style.
And with great comments from the pit. Look at this. Look how sideways it is. It's speedway action.
They generally lack quite a bit of overall grip on these guys then.
James Moffat here. Watch the way the car's depth.
Oh!
In that little dip, he's grabbed a bit too much.
Top 10.
Down here at turn 7.
Look at this slide. Have a look. Now, on the brake, watch this. Oh! Well done.
We're visually on the podium when this happened. So we might be able to find this as we watch Lowndes come around.
Wow!
He nearly rotated. Apparently there's a fair bit of oil out there, and we think that it relates to the Van Gisbergen stop. So he's Corndy and Strife at
the oil.
turn 6
That's the oil.
as well. He just gets away with it. So it's up at that end of the circuit, and they're all over the